In the heart of ancient Egypt, where the Nile River met the Mediterranean Sea, stood the city of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge and culture. This grand library, the Library of Alexandria, was once the repository of the world's greatest literary works, housing scrolls that chronicled the wisdom of civilizations. Yet, a catastrophic event shrouded this intellectual haven in mystery, leaving behind a legacy of lost knowledge. Today, we delve into the enigma of what was truly lost in the Library of Alexandria, a tale of intellectual grandeur and tragic demise. Imagine walking through the grand halls of the Library of Alexandria, surrounded by towering shelves filled with scrolls and manuscripts. The scent of papyrus and ink fills the air, as scholars and philosophers engage in heated debates, exchanging ideas that would shape the future. But as the sun sets on this ancient city, a series of events unfolds that would lead to one of the greatest intellectual losses in human history. What caused the Library of Alexandria to be reduced to ashes? And more importantly, what knowledge did it burn with it? Nestled between the ancient Egyptian civilization and the Hellenistic world, Alexandria was founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BC. This city, with its strategic location and cosmopolitan culture, quickly became a hub of knowledge and learning. The Library of Alexandria was established by Ptolemy Isota, one of Alexander's generals, and was intended to be the most comprehensive collection of knowledge in the world. Under the patronage of the Ptolemaic dynasty, the library attracted scholars from across the known world, who came to study, teach, and contribute to the ever-growing repository of human knowledge. The Library of Alexandria was not just a collection of books, it was a research institution, a university, and a center for the translation of texts. Scholars from various disciplines, including mathematics, astronomy, literature, and medicine, contributed to the library's vast collection. It was said that the library housed hundreds of thousands of scrolls, including works by Homer, Euclid, and Aristotle, among others. The scholars of Alexandria were tasked with the monumental effort of cataloging, translating, and preserving these texts, ensuring that the knowledge they contained would be accessible to future generations. However, the story of the Library of Alexandria is not one of uninterrupted success. The library faced numerous challenges, including political turmoil, religious conflicts, and natural disasters. The first major setback came in 48 BC when Julius Caesar's ships, during his war with Ptolemy XIII, accidentally set fire to the docks where many ships carrying grain and papyrus were stored. The fire spread to the library, causing significant damage. Despite this, the library managed to recover and continued to thrive. But the greatest blow came in the early years of the 4th century AD. The city of Alexandria, once a center of learning and enlightenment, had become a battleground for religious and political ideologies. The rise of Christianity and the decline of the Roman Empire brought about a new era of conflict. In 391 AD, under the orders of Theophilus, the Patriarch of Alexandria, the Serapeum, a temple that was closely associated with the library, was destroyed by a Christian mob. This act of destruction marked the beginning of the end for the Library of Alexandria. The library was not destroyed in a single event but rather through a series of incidents over several centuries. The exact details of what was lost remain a mystery, as many of the texts were never recovered. However, it is believed that the library contained works that covered a wide range of subjects, including mathematics, astronomy, literature, philosophy, and medicine. Among the lost works were Euclid's Elements, a foundational text in mathematics, and Ptolemy's Almagest, a comprehensive treatise on astronomy. These works, if they had survived, could have provided invaluable insights into the scientific and intellectual achievements of the ancient world. The investigation into the loss of the Library of Alexandria has been a subject of fascination for historians and scholars for centuries. Many theories have been proposed to explain the destruction of this intellectual treasure. Some believe that the library was destroyed by a series of fires, while others suggest that the texts were systematically destroyed by religious zealots. There are also theories that suggest the texts were lost due to neglect and the passage of time. One of the most compelling theories is that the library's contents were systematically destroyed by religious zealots. The rise of Christianity in the 4th century AD brought about a new era of religious conflict. The Christian leaders, who viewed the library's texts as pagan and heretical, saw it as a threat to their religious authority. The destruction of the Serapeum and the subsequent targeting of the library's scholars and texts support this theory. The Christian leaders, including Theophilus, were determined to eradicate any remnants of pagan beliefs and practices, leading to the destruction of the library. Another theory suggests that the library's contents were lost due to a series of fires. The library, with its vast collection of papyrus scrolls, was highly flammable. The accidental fires that occurred in the past, such as the one caused by Julius Caesar's ships, could have been the beginning of a series of destructive events. The library's location near the docks and the city's reliance on papyrus for documentation made it vulnerable to fire. Over time, the repeated fires could have led to the gradual loss of the library's contents. Despite the numerous theories, the exact cause of the library's destruction remains a mystery. The loss of the Library of Alexandria is a tragic reminder of the fragility of human knowledge and the impact of political and religious conflicts on intellectual pursuits. The library's destruction marked the end of an era of enlightenment and the beginning of a long period of intellectual darkness in the Western world. In conclusion, the Library of Alexandria was a testament to human ingenuity and the pursuit of knowledge. Its destruction is a poignant reminder of the fragility of intellectual achievements and the impact of political and religious conflicts on the preservation of knowledge. The loss of the library's contents is a significant void in our understanding of the ancient world. As we continue to uncover the secrets of the past, we must strive to learn from the mistakes of history and ensure that the knowledge we create is preserved for future generations. Let us remember the lessons of the Library of Alexandria and work towards a future where knowledge is cherished and protected. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest documentaries.